Walmart has the strictest fraud detection in e-commerce. Just one typo on your business address doesn't just delay you, it can get your business permanently blacklisted before you even list a product. And, you can appeal as well. So you are able to appeal, and I'm going to be talking about that process, right? It is possible to still get approved and to sell on Walmart. So I don't think it's not possible, especially because you can get $75,000 in new seller savings. So what this means is they want new sellers. At the end of the year in 2025, they were kind of shutting down. They were just not letting new sellers on. Now looks like they are ready to go. They want new sellers. Of course, they have the requirements, but if you can understand what the requirements are, it's easier to get approved. You can also get an internal rep at Walmart that's been well known, and that's going to help you get approved. But the first thing you can do is just make sure they're going to be looking at your IRS document. They're going to look very close at that. They have tools where they are able to see all the information that's on the IRS. I don't know if they have a partnership, right? I've never seen Amazon do this, but Walmart, yes, they look up your name, your address. If your addresses do not match your driver's license, your utility bill, if you do submit a utility bill, they're going to auto reject you. The first phase of going into Walmart is going to be the AI phase. You're going to have an AI robot look at it before a human even does. Okay? So you just got to get past that phase, right? And then here's a little app I created for you, and it's just a consistency checker. You could just make this yourself, right? Just write it down. But write your W-9, that's the IRS form I just showed you. What's the address on that? What's the address on your bank statement? What's the address if you have a business license? They might ask you to do for the appeal. You would probably submit that. What's the address on there? Why Walmart denies. You can see some information on there, and how to fix mismatches, right? It's a pain to fix them, especially the bank account ones, right? It just is what it is, right? Because if you do have a bank account, you want to make sure, again, the address all matches up. One small typo. And I'm going to give an actual example that we've seen with our clients where someone came to us and we're like, okay, why did they get rejected? And we were able to talk to an internal Walmart rep. And we found out it was a robot that rejected them, not even a person. The first one is the suite SU. So if you have, let's say, your address and then it's suite 200, if you put suite instead of STE, one address is maybe your business license says STE, and then maybe your IRS says suite, that would be rejected, right? Home address versus warehouse. This is a big one. This is new. So a seller registered their LLC at their home address, but provided their new warehouse address on Walmart application. Because of that, and it was different, it failed verification. And then here's your little roadmap to success. Okay. Step one, make sure you have all these documents. Okay. So obviously we're talking about the address, but you do need to have the right documents. It's not just all about the address, like your IRS document. They're going to ask you to submit your verified identity. If you have a passport, I would recommend that one because it doesn't actually have your address on it. You just got to make sure it matches with the other ones. E-commerce success, they're going to ask for websites. If you have a website, make sure you have a website. Make sure it's well done. Make sure it looks good. Next is going to be if you have an Amazon store, make sure you're having an Amazon store. The address on your Amazon store should be the same address that you're submitting on Walmart, or it's going to get auto-rejected as well. And then finally, if it's not working, right, if you do get rejected, you'll know you get rejected. Then either it's a brand new entity, you have to wait at least 45, I believe it's 45 days, we can double check, but I believe it's 45 days. If you get your EIN number, you have to wait 45 days and then you can submit it to Walmart. That's kind of like the requirement that we've seen. And then you can pretty much make your own little escalation message right here. Now, it's going to go to somebody from India, okay? That's completely fine, and they're not going to read it, or they're just going to ignore it. Right when they respond, they put like a standard response. You're going to reply right away, and this is what you're going to say. See, please escalate this to a tier 2 supervisor for manual verification. So always escalate, always escalate. Can this be escalated? Because once it gets escalated and somebody reviews it, they'll most likely approve you. Walmart does have the ability to overcome this and just approve you very quickly, but it has to be human intervention. And then here's this Walmart, are you solution provider? That's just an example. And this is an example of the application. This is actually for Chile, right? Here's their Chile. You can go to Mexico, Canada, but of course you would start in the US and then you can expand. These are not all the questions that they ask you. So they'll ask you these, and then you look like you're approved, and you go to another section where they ask you even more. And then here's getting started, what to expect, so you can double check what to expect. This is directly from Walmart on their website, and you can see history of marketplace or e-commerce success. This is a big one as well. Products that have GTIN, UPC, GS1 company prefix numbers, right? And then kind of just going from there. Now, you can also look at Reddit 10 months ago. We're going to look at the good and bad. The bad, sometimes people just get randomly terminated because Walmart's going hard with their bots. Like, their bots are just going in just randomly. They see like one thing wrong, and they just one negative review, and then they get completely terminated. Walmart seller approval, this is 3 hours ago. Is there any way to know if my application was denied? I tried to contact them 3 times, and they never gave me a reason. How old is your LLC? And do you have a website? Not an Amazon storefront, a website. Okay, they applied without an LLC. Start over, new store email with LLC and a website. Get one from Fiverr. Walmart seller approval. Is there any way to know why my application wasn't? Again, same one. But yeah, I mean, that's the gist of it. Walmart, they're starting to open up again. I believe that they were heavily sued in the past because there were so many third-party sellers that were selling fakes. They just weren't prepared for it. Now they're more prepared. They're trimming the fat. This is still a great time to get in and dominate Walmart. If you need any help, not only do we specialize in Walmart, but we also specialize in Amazon, Etsy, and TikTok. Feel free to contact us in the link below. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO, signing out.